Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. I'm gonna get Rose to turn her
Am I?
lounge music off
Oh, you can hear that.
so that Facebook don't be telling us, girl, that we trying to use somebody else's music.
They
We
sure
still
would.
out there in Bug City, guys. So all week long, guys, we have been talking to you about the funding that you need to build your business. And LJ, I know I'm gonna kind of put you on the spot, but congratulations for winning Shea Moisture's Shiro Unsung Sheroes, and just talk to us about that because I think a lot of times we are hesitant to put our name in the hat for things, thinking, "Oh, I won't win. They won't choose me. They probably already got picked." So talk to us about that because I think that women don't know that even outside of the much more publicized funding that's available for your business, there are still ways to get your business funded. And we want to help you guys through that process. If you go to bit.ly/global funding 2020, you can definitely, there are ways for you to get help to build your business. So if you want to talk about that, LJ, that would be amazing.
Yeah, so I would say the one thing about it is that I didn't even know about it. My sister had actually called me one day and she sent me like three different ones and she's like, you need to apply for this. So it was We Buy Fund that the lady that owns Spanx is doing. And so I just took time on that Sunday to go ahead and put in my applications for everything. And I tried to share it with people that I knew. The one thing that I could say, I've applied for maybe 5 grants, 7 loans, and this is the first one that I've actually gotten funded. But I shared today in a previous call what I think kind of put me in position to be ready to do that. And I'll share some of those tips. So some of the questions that they asked, they wanted to know what were you going to do with the money? Because what they're looking for is how is this money going to circulate in the community? What social impact are you going to make? Not that it's just going to help you sustain your business or pay your own bills, but how will you be able to circulate those dollars into the community? So they ask about what challenges have you faced during the pandemic? And because I'm in the childcare business, and as you know, many kids are now at home or without a computer, but they're still required to do online work. One of the things that I said was that I was going to establish an education learning center inside of my facility where I would have 3 to 4 computers where kids could come in and not only complete their assignments on the computers, but they would also have the support of academic teachers because school districts don't have enough computers to give to every household. And this will be sort of like a community service hub, in addition to like a library. So that was one of the things that I said, in addition to trying to keep my staff employed, because they also wanted to know how are you contributing to the workforce. They ask also, what other sources have you applied for? So they don't want you to just be so desperate, like, oh my God, if you don't give me this loan, what else am I going to do? They want to know that you have a plan, so that I think so that they can feel they can trust you. And the other thing is that they also ask for a video and a photo. And initially I was like, why do they need a photo of me? But the photo that I actually sent was the one that's actually on the badge that I post as a winner. So that's why that photo was so important. So I would just encourage anyone out there to make sure you have a professional photo. Go ahead and, of course, get your financials intact, but type up answers to those commonly asked questions. And I kind of went over some FAQs earlier. Keep them in a Word document so that when an opportunity presents itself, you can quickly fill out those loans. I actually missed out on an opportunity last week. There was a loan that was a grant actually that was supposed to become available, and it said that it was going to release on the 24th at 12 o'clock Eastern time. And I was sitting at my computer, said I wasn't going anywhere any time that day. My son came in and started talking to me. Even though I was at my computer, I got distracted by talking to him. And at 12:11, their system was offline. They were not accepting any more applications. So you
Wow.
really have to be positioned and have all your paperwork. And I would encourage you also to not just be able to toot your own horn, but to get a testimonial from someone that you've done business with that could give you a 60-second or less testimonial, because they said that the testimonial wasn't necessary or video wasn't necessary. They asked for a video, a 60-second or less video, but I decided to include a testimonial as opposed to me just saying, hey, I'm LJ, this is what I do. I included a testimonial from one of my parents, and I think that that was one of the things that set me apart from some of the other competitors.
Very good, LJ. Guys, if you haven't already, we're going to get off here. We're not going to stay here long tonight. Oh, because I'm trying to get rid of this heartburn. Because if you haven't already put your name in the hat for global funding, we have some amazing things coming down the pipe to be able to help you get the jump start you need to build your business. But, I love what LJ said. If you don't put your name in the hat, you can't expect anything different. And one of the things women are always saying, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. You don't know what you can afford if you go ahead and just put your name in the hat. So make sure you do. Our team's going to be reaching out to you next week to talk about alternatives for you. Don't keep missing the boat as it relates to starting your online business. We see right now that's the only really game in town is you have to be online regardless of what kind of business you have. So make sure you go to bit.ly/global funding 2020 and get your name in the hat today, guys.
Absolutely.
All
Yes.
right. Thank you, guys. We're going to see you guys later.
All righty. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody. Good night, LJ.